Are family feuds now spilling into international politics? Singapore's political landscape takes an unexpected twist as Hsien, son of the late Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew and brother of Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong, declares himself a political refugee in the UK. He claims he's fleeing persecution from his own country. This bold statement has everyone asking, is there a political vendetta behind this, or is it just a high-profile family dispute gone global? Today, we dive deep into the details and what this could mean for Singapore's political climate. So, what's really going on, and how does this impact Singapore's global image? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below as we explore the facts. On October 22, 2024, Hsien made headlines by announcing on Facebook that he is a political refugee from Singapore, citing the United Nations Refugee Convention of 1951. He claimed to have sought asylum in the United Kingdom in 2022, following what he described as persistent attacks from the Singapore government. These attacks, according to him, include disciplinary proceedings against his wife, Suet Fern, and a police investigation into their alleged wrongdoings. Hsien went on to state that the UK government determined he faces a well-founded risk of persecution and granted him asylum. Despite these claims, the Singapore government insists that there are no legal restrictions preventing Hsien or his wife from returning to Singapore. Andrea Goh, a senior director at the Ministry of Digital Development and Information, responded to The Guardian's media query on the matter, emphasizing that the couple is, and has always been, free to return. The ministry's response also disputed claims of persecution, stating that the legal actions involving Hsien and his wife stemmed from a will dispute involving the late Lee Kuan Yew's estate. This dispute revolves around the late Lee Kuan Yew's last will, which was prepared by Suet Fern in 2013. The courts found that Mrs. Lee had inserted a clause in the will giving her husband a larger share of the estate, all while rushing through its execution without the involvement of Lee Kuan Yew's usual lawyer. These actions were described by the courts as unseemly haste and a breach of professional ethics, with Mrs. Lee acting in complete disregard for the interests of the elder Lee. In June 2022, Singapore's police began investigating the couple for allegedly providing false evidence in judicial proceedings. Hsien and Suet Fern initially agreed to cooperate with the investigation, but later decided not to participate, informing the police that they would not attend a scheduled interview. In his Facebook post, Hsien also referenced his son, Lee Shengwu, who has been residing in the United States. Lee was found guilty of contempt of court in 2020 for making an online statement that the courts ruled undermined the integrity of Singapore's judiciary. He was fined and has since paid the penalty, with no further charges pending. It's worth noting that Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong has recused himself from any government decisions related to 38 Oxley Road, the family home at the heart of the dispute. Despite Lee Kuan Yew's expressed preference for demolishing the property, the government is considering other options, such as refurbishing the interior. As tensions between the Lee family and the Singapore government continue to make headlines, it raises the question, is there a broader political agenda at play, or is this a private family matter being escalated to an international stage? What do you think about this issue? Do you believe Hsien claims of persecution, or is this a strategic move to gain political sympathy? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230, for more detailed and in-depth coverage of the latest news. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.